Hi, friends. I'm back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another video on the Enchanted Basin. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jenny. It's very nice to meet you. I like to do things spooky, witchy, Halloween. We like to do vegan taste tests. We like to craft. And we do some chronic illness awareness chats. Shout out to all my fellow spooky spoonies. And friends, I'm excited to be back. And today, what better way to bring it back to the channel after over a year than to do a decorate with me video. I'm so very excited. So I had to film this one a little bit different just because, well, my body and my abilities are a little bit different. I filmed this in over the course of several days, honestly. So you're gonna see a couple different outfits just because I had to take my time a little bit more with doing these things. But I'm still so very excited. I cannot wait to show you how this turned out. This is only probably one of my favorite ones I've done in several years. So also, I will say I'm going to do this as a bit of a voiceover kind of situation. You're going to see me talking about how we're doing some of this stuff. It's just because, again, while I was doing it, I started out thinking I could talk my way through it like we normally do, but my energy levels are not what they used to be. So I had to take a lot of breaks and I just got overwhelmed. So I'm going to show it in clips. I'm going to do a voiceover, tell you what I'm doing, what I'm thinking while I'm doing it. I did all of this yesterday evening. Took me 4 hours, but I am so pleased with the outcome and I cannot wait for you to see it. So let's get into it.
All right, friends, and the first thing we're going to do is lighting. These are some rope lights that Ol and I actually sent over me for me to try out. And I gotta say, guys, you're gonna see I'm pretty impressed with these. I got the 99-foot one. They do have a plug, an AC adapter. There's a button on it, but it also comes with a remote, which you know we love. 18 different colors on it, which is really, really awesome. Also, ghost jammies. I was really comfortable and I felt super cute. Look how bright. You can see in my face, I was not expecting them to be quite as bright as they are. Really, really pleased with this. I'm going to use some 3M hooks. These are the hooks you'll find you can use for outdoor lights, especially like for the holidays around like Christmas time. I'm going to use these inside to hold the rope lights into place. So you'll see I kind of go, I'm going to go all the way over my mantle, all the way behind the TV, all the way around the room. And I'm really impressed with these. Also, if you get these, don't do what I'm doing right now. I got these so tangled up, and this took me a really long time, probably longer than it should have, because I, one, kept dropping them, and two, you can see me already struggling to detangle them. So maybe keep them on a roll, keep them rolled up. Don't do what I'm doing right here. Lesson learned. But nonetheless, I'm really pleased with these. I will say I've used Old Night Lights in the past. Yeah, you can see my frustration right there. I've used Old Night Lights in the past where they're icicle lights. I used them inside to show you guys how to use outdoor lights inside. I've also used some of their solar lights. I've had some purple and orange lights I used around my entryway door a couple years ago. We're actually going to use those a little bit later in the video. So when they reached out to see if I wanted to try these, I was obviously so on board because they're really great quality lights. Those icicle lights I think I had them on my ceiling until about a month ago. And they were up for a good year and a half, almost 2 years. So, and they never died, and they were on every single day. So I've always had really good luck with their lights. But you can see this was way more labor intensive than I prepared myself for. Granted, these lights, if you're going to use them outside on like a very even surface, not a ton of like angles and corners like this, I think you're going to find them it's pretty easy to work with. But if you're doing like me and going around the freaking behind the TV, yeah, I was getting real frustrated to be pretty freaking honest. But I just kind of kept going with that. I was also Let's speed this up because, yeah, this took me a bit. I was listening to quite a few Maddie Morphs' podcasts. They have on there, you can see Brittany Broski. And then there's another one with Detox a bit later. And I was listening to Boulay Brothers, or the Boulay Brothers? Is that right? Yes, Boulay Drag Queens special earlier, but I was just kind of trying to keep something on the background because this took me a while. Again, with the step ladder, my knees and my lungs did not appreciate it, so I had to take my time and take lots of breaks. You can kind of see having to reposition quite a bit. But nonetheless, I'm really glad I did this. I plan to keep these up year round because, again, with the different color options, they're going to be pretty easy for me to change up no matter the season. And I think you could do that also if you were going to keep them outside because they are waterproof, which I love. But here's the full thing. By the time I was finished, freaking Kansas City and Bengals game was on, Chiefs and Bengals. But all the way around the room, I did go behind my couch right here. I love this little area. This turned out so pretty over that final doorway near my front door, and you can see Miss Jip hanging out right there. So these went basically 3/4 of the way around the room. But if you guys do want to get you some of these lights, they are offering an option right now for 10% off. I'll have the Amazon link down in my bio if you want to check it out. But I'm just showing you the 18 different colors here. Again, I'm changing it with the remote, which made this super easy, makes it handy, and again, makes it pretty easy to change up depending on what you want to do throughout the season. I'm definitely curious to see how I'm going to do for, the upcoming Yule season. The very last color, look at these. Perfect for Yule. But yeah, thank you to Night for sending things to me. Day 2, let's get it going. So I was trying to decide. I think what I wanted to do first was, again, start with lighting. I know it seems like a lot of lighting, but if you know me, you know I love lighting. Like, lighting is my happy place. It really helps my mood, for one. So I was going to do these all the way around the mantle. I think I did about 3. I went around it like 3 times. The twinkle. These trees, I have 2 of them. They're going to go on the top of my mantle. I got them several years ago at Lowe's, and they do actually light up. They're battery operated. And I've used them every single year. I love them. Okay, fall leaves. So if you're wondering what in the world I'm about to do right here on a Halloween mantle, I'm thinking of kind of blending the two, doing fall leaves, but with these purple flowers. So we did a bit of fall, a bit of Halloween dispersed in. I'm really excited. And the centerpiece is this ghosty. I actually took the main thing out of it and put some battery operated lights in it because I did not want them multicolor. And I really loved it. I got one that was remote controlled, and my witchy, look at him. I got this one at Home Goods. And the Boo Ghost, this is from At Home, I believe, several years ago. I just love him. Those went up top. Now we got some jack-o'-lanterns with ghosties. This one, as well as the next one, are from Joann's this year. I saw these, and honestly, between this and the ghost in the middle, which was also from Joann, this is where I decided, okay, I'm going to do a ghost mantle. So if you haven't picked up on it, the theme is ghost mantle. So these are going to go on the bottom level of the mantle. And honestly, I was having such a blast doing this. All of this stuff was laying out on my coffee table, and so I was kind of just looking at it all, trying to like mentally figure out what's gonna look good where, and kind of just plan it all out. Okay, this little ghostie's from At Home. Look at him, the little jack-o'-lantern pail, and then this ghost witch with a jack-o'-lantern pail. Look at the little eyes. Oh, that's from like, yeah, a little spooky. That's from, I believe, Home Goods several years ago. So I decided to put them up there, and I realized after the fact, there's the pumpkins and then the pails. And it was just, I don't know, I thought it was a really precious. I did not plan that. I was just kind of like, look, put the witches together and put the little, they have the same little head together, so it's like little family trees. Little family, I don't know, yeah. Again, you can see my giddiness. Okay, those are 2 white marbly candle holders I actually got at Bath and Body Works several years ago. I thought they would be good to hold these little ghosty pails. I got these from At Home this year. I just love their faces. It was kind of eerie. I initially was going for very like eerie ghosts, and then I started seeing lots of fun, cute ghosts, and it kind of just went off the rails. So, became more of just like any ghost that made me smile. But I tried to keep it a little eerie. My initial plan was to put these puck lights inside the ghosty pails, and because I was like, oh, that'll be perfect. And then no. They do not fit in the pail. I don't know why, but I did not think to measure, and I was very sad that my plan did not work. But I had another option. These string lights, the same ones I used, oh yeah, that ghost was haunting me. He was mad, apparently. The same ones I put in that ghost from up top. Thankfully, it had some extras. I put it in those little ghosty pails. And I love how this turned out. Look how, like, just kind of eerie those faces look. I don't know. This is very bright, and I love it. You can just see their eyes just staring at you. At this point, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do next and where I wanted to go with it. And I decided to do some candlesticks. I got these at Joann's this year, two different sizes. I don't remember the lengths, but there's a small ones and or tall ones and a shorter ones. And I got these battery operated orange lights from Amazon this year. And I thought they would be perfect in these purple candlesticks. Because my thing was to do lots of very purple and orange, which is why I again went with the fall leaves with purple flowers. So I was super excited. This light actually worked out compared to the puck lights that, I tried to make work in my ghosty pails. All right, next we're doing a candle holder from Bath and Body Works this year. Look at it! Oh, this jack-o'-lantern, the inside of it, this gorgeous geode kind of style. This was like the one candle holder I got when I saw everything released, just because I'm a witchy gal and I love me some fun stones and crystals. And so when I saw this, I was like, I can use this year round. But I especially knew I wanted to do lots of purple with the mantle. So I was just very happy about that. Okay, oh my God, I love it. This is from Joann's this year. Look at his little feet. It's like very Rumpelstiltskin shoes or something. I don't know. It just makes me smile so much. This ghosty, I actually found this like a day before I was filming this. This is a Martha Stewart ghost, and I love this. It's very like kind of just not super eerie, but just like, I don't know, a very traditional sheet ghost, I guess. I like that one a lot, so I thought that would look lovely right there. Then I found this at Michael's, and this is actually an incense holder. You can either do cone incense, or I have a holder for like mini stick incense. So I put that in there, and I've been using that, and I really love it because then the smoke comes out of the eyes and the mouth of the ghosty, and it looks really cool. So I kind of couldn't really figure out where I wanted to put it. I don't know if I wanted to do it near Mr. Pumpkin Stillskin or if I wanted to do it near the other ghost. It didn't really look right near Pumpkin Stillskin. That's gonna make me laugh every time. So I put it over near our Martha ghost. And then this, I was like, well, if we're doing silly Pumpkin Stillskin, I gotta do silly ghosty. This is from, I think, honestly, the dollar section or something over at Target. It was just this cute little. We have so many witch ghosts. I thought, why not? Let's just go with it. And then I think was time to do all of the leaves. Yes. And this is the part I was both excited for, but also really nervous because didn't want to like break anything and knock anything off, knowing I can be a little clumsy at times. So this was the thing I knew I was going to take my time with, but also I knew it was the thing that was going to bring all of this together. So I just kind of, took my time weaving it in and out around the different items, pulling some of it in the front to maybe cover wiring or putting it back behind just to add like a nice like fall glow to things. And honestly, I think this is what I've been missing in a lot of my Halloween mantles lately. The last several years, I haven't done any fall leaves. I've done maybe a little bit of fall in another part of the house, but I've not done it on the mantle. And I used to always do that. And I kind of was just feeling bringing it back this year, like a little bit of nostalgia of like the joy of both Halloween and the joy of fall. So doing this really, I don't know, it brightens my day. Oh, also this candle. This is an old candle from Bath and Body Works that I decided to hit myself in the face with. But salted butterscotch, it's one of my favorites. I'm actually still sore from that. I don't know what I was doing. I think I got too excited for the candle, even though I have a million of these. Oh, okay. So now we're going to add in all of our purple floral. I got some of these sparkly bits. I don't know if I got these. I could see me either Michael or maybe Dollar Tree potentially. And I just kind of did different bits of purple throughout it to kind of add, a little pops of Halloween essentially. Oh, and I put some in Pumpkin Stillskin's head. I had to give them some hair. Look at it. Oh my gosh. It's so happy. Also, I had to do some sunflowers. Sunflowers are one of my favorite flowers. If you didn't know, I have a sunflower tattoo. And because I don't know, reminds me a lot of my grandmother, actually. Or great grandmother, she used to grow like a whole field of freaking, well, not a field, but it felt like a field to me as a kid. It was a huge backyard full of them. So, but anyway, a little ode to her. So we have a little bit of both purple and the orange and the sunflowers. Oh, and then my witchy brooms. I always put these brooms on the mantle. I got these several years ago at Target in their dollar section. I have these two black ones that I always put on the mantle, and then I have some like just regular brown ones that look like very old witchy basins that I keep in my the dining room like chandelier. I don't know, keep it witchy year round. It's just it's just how I go. How I go. It's how I roll. Oh my God, I sound old. I sound like one of the millennials trying to make it. Oh my God, I should just stop. I sound like a millennial trying to be cool. Anywho, um, look at this. This is also from Joanne. Another spooky ghost with a jack-o'-lantern. I decided to hang this on my table. It's right there. There's little knobs on it. And I have some bats that I keep hanging on it year round. And I decided just to add extra little ghosts near the bats because I thought that would be really fun. So I'm loving how this turned out so far. And then what did I want to do? Oh, yes, I have all these little pumpkins. I got these from Joann's. I just kind of was going to scatter them throughout the mantle. I also have some ornaments. These are little bell jack-o'-lanterns with like vampire teeth. I think these are actually, I got Joann's clearance a couple years ago. They're black and purple ones. And then I also have some ghosts I got this year from at home. And these are going to go on the trees up above. Let me say, this was a process. I did the ghosties on there, and then there's going to be a point where you're going to see me when I'm reaching to the right side. I end up looking down at my foot and wondering what in the world's happening on because I thought one of the cats had scratched me. But that right there, I still feel this. I'm pretty sure I pulled something in my Achilles because I was like, what happened? No, there was no cat. There was something popping in my ankle foot. So it's taped up right now, but I think we're okay. Honestly, should have just put those on there when the trees were down, but sometimes you get too excited and you just go for things when it doesn't logically make sense too. And then I realized I didn't turn the trees on. The big black trees are battery operated, and I didn't turn it on. I was like, you know what? Just let it go. But then I couldn't let it go because I'm me. And so I was like, I'll come back to it. I needed a mental break from that because I was a little frustrated. So right in front of my little mantle area, I have where's this rug from? This is a Joann's rug from this year. And then we're going to put my blow molds. So I have that one right there is from at home this year. This next one, I'm so excited. This is Michael's one, I think was actually from a couple years ago, but I missed out on it. They had it again this year on their website, and I was able to grab it when they were running a sale on an online only. So I got it delivered to the house. I'm so excited because I was really sad I missed it several years ago. So these two just look like family. Both with their little jack-o'-lanterns. This is from Kirkland's this year, and look at it. This is actually the item that prompted me to do lots of witchy ghost. And then, and then this one. Okay, this is from Target. It originally had an item in the bottom that it made it move around and did sound, and you couldn't have just the lights without it moving. And I really didn't want that, so I took all that out and I decided I was going to put one of those puck lights just underneath it, and that works absolutely fine for me. I don't know why it looks like it's flashing. I'm so sorry. Please be careful if you're sensitive to flashes. Um, but yeah, I didn't really love the thing that was already in it. Oh, this cat. This is from Target this year as well. And the green, you can't tell super well because of the lights that are on, but the green parts of it are what glows. You'll see better here in just a minute. I'll turn all the lights off so you can see it well. But look at it. I was super pleased. I'll pan over things so you can see it a little bit better. But honestly, I'm super pleased. Okay, so I finally took the trees down, turned them on, and look. Ah, and I did turn the ring light off, so that's why everything's a little bit darker, but also the colors are so bright. And do you see the lights, how they twinkle now? And it's just so I'm gonna play some music and then I'll come back for an outro. Enjoy!
Okay, friends, well, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, let me know how it was for you. Those of you that have been around here for years and years, I'm hopefully you're coming back, and I would love to catch up with you, see how you're doing. So leave me a comment, check in. If you're new, say hi. I would love to meet you as well. I like to build a community here. There's definitely a lot of spooky people, definitely a lot of chronic illness warriors out there. So my spooky spoonies, you're especially important to me. But no matter who you are, where you're from, I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, join me on the channel here because I'm so excited and so happy to be back, and I can't wait to have more fun with you guys and show more little fun ideas and creative things that we can do throughout the season. So thank you guys again. I hope you're doing wonderful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!